Every YouTube commentator needs theme music. Yo, what's good, people? This your boy Ep.3. This your boy the Past 57 on YouTube. The best nigga making beats since the best nigga making beats. AKA Mr. Click Clack Bang. AKA your daddy don't like me but your mama will. And I'm bringing y'all another one for Monday Night Football. This is episode 3. We got that Madden 13 football for you. This full game. You see it's the Brick City Mob versus whoever the hell this guy is. As you see, I'm rocking the Seahawks joints. The Seahawks uniforms, whatever. And this dude right here was in my ear, like we was chatting it up. Dude was in my ear. And dude was like, yo. I mean, y'all gonna see in the video. I don't know if his voice in here, but I know he was saying that, oh, yo, you got too many, he was saying that I have too many legends on my team and shit. Excuse me. Couldn't get my thoughts together right there, but he said that I was running with too many legends. I'm like, bro, I don't have no legends on my team. As you see right there, Duke got Kurt Warner. He had some other motherfuckers on the bench. Y'all gonna see, man. But you know what I mean? I decided to keep doing this Monday Night Football. I know these videos be extra long, but it seemed to me like you guys enjoy them. Like I'm getting 300, 400, 500 views on this video every time. You know what I mean? So I wanna that should have been intercepted right there. But what I want to do is I want to thank everybody that's been viewing the videos, especially the people that watched the full, excuse me, that watched the full video, because I know these shits is extra long. I know niggas got lives and shit. Niggas got girls. Fuck your girl. But niggas got girls. I feel you, man. And you know, these videos could be kind of long, but if you know what I mean, you might watch it. If you work overnight or something, you work overnight. You know what I mean? You at your job, you ain't doing nothing, you work security, you just sitting at the desk, you know what I mean? You go view it on your phone, go view it on your laptop, you know what I mean? You want to get good commentary, good gameplay. You know what I mean? Like I said, I just want to thank everybody that, you know, that watches these videos, because I'm noticing that I'm getting subs. It gotta be from this, because I really just started. I'm not posting anything different on my channel aside from this. You know what I mean? Everything else I've been posting on my channel. But like I said, I want to thank all everybody that's been watching, man. But what I wanted to talk about in this video, I wanted to talk, aside from the gameplay, y'all already know how I do. I wanted to talk about being an entrepreneur. That's what I wanted to talk about, because you know, a lot of people got a lot of complaints about YouTube and you know how YouTube work and the YouTube politics. You know, I complain about the shit too. Like, I'm not partnering with anybody, just for the record. You know what I mean? But I hear a lot of stories, and you know, a lot of people complain. Not just of people that I know either. That's not what I'm talking about. I see a lot of videos of people like, you know, fuck YouTube and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? You gotta take the good with the bad. There's pros and cons. Let me tell you the one good thing that I love about YouTube. The good thing about YouTube is that everybody has a voice. Regardless whether you're getting 10 views or a million views, you got a voice. So, beautiful. Oh man, I overspent right there. I should only spend one time. Everybody has a voice. So, regardless what you're speaking about, you could be talking about sex. You could be talking about sports. You could be talking about cars. you know, anything, wrestling, it could be anything. The Olympics, I said sports, but you know, it could be music. You can talk about anything. Everybody has a voice on YouTube, and all it takes is you don't even have to. I mean, everybody want great quality videos, but everybody can't afford great quality. So I see people putting videos up with they cell phone, and motherfuckers getting, you know, thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of views with cell phone footage. So the good thing about YouTube is that it gives everybody a voice. So if you don't like something, you can complain about it on YouTube, and that shit is viral. That shit is worldwide. Everybody that click your video get to hear you make your point. Either get to hear how stupid you sound or how stupid you are, or they get to, you know what I mean, hear your point of view and agree with you. That's a great thing about YouTube, man. You know, and I just do this shit, you know what I mean, because you know, I enjoy playing the game. You know what I mean? I purchased the PVR. I enjoy playing the game. So I was like, you know, let me just do some commentary, put it over it, boom, put the shit on YouTube and see the response. Excuse me. You know what I mean? Another great thing about YouTube is that people make a living off this shit. And just imagine, you know what I mean, waking up in the morning, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. You gotta be to work at 8 o'clock. You know, you working 8 to 4, 9 to 5, or you working 3 to 11, or you working overnight 11 to 7. Just imagine going to that job. Just imagine going to that job, man. And you already know your boss on your back. You know what I mean? Your boss on your back. You got coworkers there that you fucking hate. That if you know what I mean, if you wouldn't lose your job, you'd smack the shit out of them, or tell them get the fuck out your face. You know what I mean? The great thing about YouTube is motherfuckers is making a living off this shit. They getting paid to play video games. Like, could you imagine just waking up and be like, yo, I gotta go to work, and just pushing power on the Xbox or the PlayStation or the Wii, or the PC, because motherfuckers play Minecraft and all type of wild shit. You know what I'm saying? They play all type of wild shit and get paid off that shit. And I'm talking about they get paid handsomely. Like, it's motherfuckers on YouTube that just do that. Like, all they do is just play the game and get paid, and that's how they make a living. That's a wonderful thing to be an entrepreneur and be able to build your brand. Cause see, that's what it's all about, building your brand. As a YouTube commentator, what you want to do is try and build your brand. You want to try and make your network big so you can start getting advertisements, so YouTube will pay you. Oh, give me that flowers. Let's go. Bringing me flowers. Let's go. You know what I mean? But what you want to do, I'm sorry to get sidetracked. Sometimes I just make an excellent play and I just start, you know, I get excited, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? That's a wonderful thing. But what you're trying to do on YouTube is build your brand, because you want to get advertisement, and, you know, you want people to come to your channel, you know what I mean? So you want to build your brand so you can start merchandising yourself, whether it's t-shirts or posters or giveaways, whatever you want to do, whether it's your electronics. Cause I know some people up on YouTube that make apps. They make like apps for iTunes and Droid and all that shit, and the motherfuckers be up here and they promote they shit, you know what I mean? Like, just imagine, just look at apps like Angry Bird and Instagram. Like, you know, it was a rumor, you know, this is why you gotta look shit up yourself too. It was a rumor that Facebook purchased Instagram for $1 billion. Technically, it was $1 billion, but it's not $1 billion liquid. You know, they got $300 million cash, and they got $700 million in Facebook stock, which at that time, Facebook stock, I want to say was probably like $42 a share, and Facebook stock is like $20 right now. I want to say probably $20. It might be a little on that. So $700 million cut in half is $350 million. So they got about $650 million, $300 million cash and $350 million in stock. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that went down. But I'm just saying, just think about being able to market yourself and, you know, promote yourself and merchandise yourself on YouTube. And, you know, if you get a big enough fan base and people love you, that much, they will support you. Just imagine that. You know, people do that shit for a living and become rich and become rich off this shit. And I ain't talking about I ain't talking about one hit wonders that make a song, they famous off, you know, one song and then that just be that. Beautiful catch by Dez. Beautiful catch by Dez Bryant. But I ain't talking about them people. I'm talking about people that, you know what I mean, they do this shit consistently. I'm talking about people that play the game. I'm talking about people that do vlogs. Like on the regular, every day. They get paid handsomely off this shit. That's a beautiful thing. Like, you know what I mean? If you work hard enough, I'm pretty sure with me too. If I continue working hard enough, I'm pretty sure I would get sponsored and all that nice shit. I mean, I wouldn't quit my job or I wouldn't, you know, quit school. You know what I mean? If I was in that situation, but you know, it's just a wonderful thing to be able to get paid for doing something that you love. You know what I mean? That's like if I mean, that's like if I could get paid to like go on TV and just talk football, and I'm talking about no teleprompter, just sit down and just four guys on the couch just talk football. That shit'd be a fucking. How could you not like that job? I would love that shit. I would love that job. I mean, I'm saying that now. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of work too. But one thing, being 30, probably older than most of y'all that's watching this video, one thing I learned is if I'm working, look, see, this is why I got Cam Newton. Everybody else was doing it on me. I went out and got me a Cam Newton. But one thing I learned being 30 is, you know, I'm probably older than most of y'all that watch these videos. But one thing I learned is, excuse me, if I'm going to be working hard, I want to be working hard for myself. You know what I mean? How are you a YouTube commentator and you go to work every day and you work hard? You work hard for this other man business to make him rich, and you getting your little whatever it is. I don't care if you're getting paid $15 an hour, $20 an hour. You working hard, but if he get able to give you 15 to 20, you best believe you're making him 100 or 150 or $200 an hour for every little 15 that he give you. Excuse me. So, you know what I mean? How could you go to work and work hard for that person, and you do your little YouTube commentary or your videos, you're not putting all your effort in your videos? That's why I know a lot of people sit down and be like, damn, this nigga fucking talking for 44 minutes. You know, I want to say, I'm not the best YouTube commentator, I'm not the best game player, but I want to say most of the time what I try to do in my commentary is I try to have my commentary have some type of substance. I mean, sometimes I rant, sometimes I, you know what I mean, just talk about the game, but you know, sometimes you want your commentary to have some substance. You understand? You know, you want to, even, you know, if 1,000 people watch a video when you can't reach one person and be like, you know what, that nigga right. You know what, that person can't just be like, yo, you know what, that nigga right. If it ain't nothing you talking about but the game, if he be like, yo, you know what, if you had this jumper, just jump shot, or this, or running this play, if you can't make a motherfucker just be like, you know what, let me try that play, let me see if he right, and you know what, it'd be like, that nigga right. That's what made people come back to your channel. You know what I mean? People want some substance, man. Like a lot of people that watch them Call of Duty commentators. I noticed that the most successful videos on YouTube are like tips and tricks, tutorials. Like them people that got them type of channels are big channels. Oh, nice hit on Jamal Charles. But most of them channels are big channels. You know what I mean? It's gonna, you know what I mean? I always do my if you go back to my Madden 12, you see I did my Road to Glory versus Superstar mode. I did that last year. Look at Pettigrew. Let's go, Pettigrew. But I did that last year, so you know what I mean, that video got a lot of hits. You know what I mean? So you gotta make people want to come to your channel. So I will be doing a how Madden 14 can make. Oh, I overthrew him. Damn, I should have user controlled that dude too. But I will be doing a how Madden 14 can make Madden Ultimate Team better. And I don't really want to get into it on this video because I want to bring out a whole video discussing that. Maybe I'll do that next Monday. I'll talk about that next Monday. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. But to be able to make a living off YouTube, yo, that is a wonderful thing, man. So everybody that's getting, I don't give a fuck if you're getting $100 a month. That's $100 that your ass didn't have, man. So anybody that's fortunate enough to be able to do that, touchdown, Brick City Mob, you know what I mean? Anybody that's fortunate enough to be able to accomplish that on YouTube, they should be proud of themselves because they put their work in. And I'm working on getting there. But you know what I mean? A lot of people complain. I mean, everything got bugs, especially with the computer. It's always a bug. Always, even with games, it's always a bug. When you creating apps, it's always a bug. You know what I mean? It's gonna always be something in the matrix. You know what I mean? It's gonna always be something in the matrix that got you like, you know what? This shit fucking up a little bit, but that just goes to show that there's room for improvement, man. Every commentary that a person do isn't always perfect, regardless whether they put it out or not. But regardless whether you hear it or see it or not, it isn't always perfect. Sometimes this shit take a few takes. Excuse me. The good ones take a few takes, I think. I don't think nobody getting in the booth and knocking it out like Jay-Z. I don't give a fuck who they are. I think they lying. You know what I mean? Especially a good commentary, you know, with not a lot of mistakes, with few mistakes. You know what I mean? I want to say this is probably my third time doing this one, and I'm still, you know, fumbling over words. I mean, I'm watching the game also. The Niners playing Detroit. Niners up 27-19, so y'all know where I'm at in the game. But I decided to do this now because I figured the Niners was going to win. But I mean, that's just my thoughts about the YouTube community and, you know, being an entrepreneur on this shit is like a beautiful thing, man. Now, I mean, everybody should have goals. Not even if you just watch YouTube videos, you should still have goals on being an entrepreneur, because you shouldn't want to work for somebody for your whole life. Excuse me. You shouldn't want to work for somebody for the rest of your life. I mean, you know, and we're not having to be an athlete or musically, or, you know what I mean. Think of something that's out now and try and make it better. If it, you know what I mean. It's a million ways you could be an entrepreneur. Look at the dude that made the slip and slide, and you know what I mean. You just got to think outside the box, or you got to think about something that's out already and make it better. It's innovation. I mean, it's just my thoughts on everybody that watch my videos. I want everybody to think about being an entrepreneur. You should not work for somebody for the rest of your life. If that means going out paying $300 to get you an HD PVR so you could get sponsored, for you to make you a couple $100 extra a month, you're an entrepreneur. You're building your brand. You know what I'm saying? You should not want to work for somebody. You should not want to make somebody else rich while your ass is in I call it the sweat box. While your ass I call a job a sweat box. While you in the sweat box sweating for the next man. That's just my thoughts. We're going to move on and talk about the gameplay a little bit. I don't know if y'all wanted to hear that. I just wanted to share that with y'all. Like I said, if I reach one person, I'm good with that. But as you see, it's 21-14. Brick City Mob, we up. We up. Got Cam Newton back there. Jamal Charles is a fast little dude, man. Oh, look at this. Terrible pass. I seen it as soon as I throw it. And you know what's good about recording your games and putting them on YouTube is that you see your mistakes. When I threw that pass, I did not see that guy. And I noticed that a lot when I post Call of Duty gameplay, because sometimes I run past a motherfucker and I be like, oh, they're going to do right there. And I'm watching on the video and I'm like, oh, I ain't even see him, yo. I'm running past the video. I ran right past him. Like, I ain't even see that guy, yo. Or I noticed that a person that shot me, you know, didn't even, you know what I mean, I didn't even see him. This shit is crazy. When you post gameplay, you learn from your mistakes, your own mistakes. And that's a good thing about also doing this YouTube commentator shit. But as you see, dude made it a game. Dude tied it up right here. I made a fucking bonehead mistake throwing across the middle like that. I didn't even see dude, but I was up and it was only, look how much time was left. Like that's a bonehead mistake at that point in time in the game. What I should have been trying to do was just run the clock out, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think I get the ball. I think I get the ball after the half. So what I should have been trying to do was just run the clock out and live to fight another. You know what I mean? in the second half. But as you see, it's 12 seconds left. I think I'm gonna run the ball right here. I might be throwing. I don't know. Sometimes I'll be getting a little. Sometimes I get a little buck wild and shit. So let's see. Let's see what we do right here. We got Cam Newton calling out the signals. Oh, we got him. Oh my God. Oh my God. I overthrown him. Like Cam Newton be overthrowing motherfuckers, man. Even if he would have, I should have controlled him. That's my bad, because I should have controlled him. And also the 49ers are taking a knee right now, and that's pretty much the game, folks. It's 27-19. They taking a knee. That's the game. So San Fran beat Detroit out. They beat them up. So you know what I mean? You see, it's the end. It's about to be the end of the second half. I don't know what I was doing right here. I should have just ran the ball and got the fuck about it. I think I do it to Jamal Charles right here. I'm really glad y'all like these videos. Really glad y'all like these videos, because you know it's a lot. It's a lot to record these full videos, and it take a long time to upload this shit on YouTube and edit this shit. And well, really, I'm not editing anything, but to do commentary over it and make it, the rendering is what take a long time. But yet you guys seem to like it, so I don't mind doing it for you guys. But as you see, we got a game, folks. It's 21. It's 21-21 right here in the third quarter. The dude Ace, or whatever his team name is, he came to play. So we're gonna get it popping. I think we about to run this ball right here. Let's run this ball with Jamal Charles. Let's get him a dose. Let's get him a dose. Oh, see that swerve running? Oh well. They do it to me, so I do it to them. Oh well. Let's go. Jamal Charles taking it to the house, first play of the game. Let's go, man. Y'all, I really feel bad, because I really hate that swerve running shit. Y'all don't know how much I hate it. But it's kind of like Assassin in Call of Duty. Like everybody wearing it, so it forces you to wear it. You know, if everybody doing that shit to you, you're gonna have to do it to them. So until they fix it, it's gonna keep getting done. So I know. But one thing I don't do on my Madden Ultimate Team, I don't use any legends, y'all. I don't play with the legends. Excuse me. And I hate that, and I hate that in Connected Career. I hate in Connected Career that Kurt Warner always comes out of retirement. I hate that shit. I hate that the Browns always sign Donovan McNabb. I hate that shit. Like, Kurt Warner always come out of retirement. If I see 50-year-old Steve Young or some shit or Dion come out of retirement, I am gonna fucking toss that game. They better not come out of retirement. Like Dion and I don't even think they should allow them guys to come out of retirement unless they on a roster right now. They should, you know what I mean? Like say you got let's just say you played Josh Freeman. You had the Bucks in a Connected Career, and you was Josh Freeman, and you was playing as a coach, and Josh Freeman is what? Let's just say he 35 or 36 and he retired. You should be able to bring Josh Freeman back for 1 or 2 more years out of retirement or whatever. But Kurt Warner should not be coming back. Donovan McNabb, I don't know why he always gets signed by the Browns, but he always do. He isn't technically retired, but I'm just waiting for the day when I see Dion on somebody's roster, or I see Joe Montana. You know what I mean? Or I see Barry Sanders. No way, man. If I ever see that, I will stop playing this game. I'm pretty sure I haven't started my Connected Career yet. I want to do one as a coach. My franchise. Oh, beautiful catch. Beautiful catch. I want to do one. I want to do one as a coach, from my franchise. I want to start my franchise with, of course, my Cowboys or whatever. But the day so I know it's some of y'all that probably went through a couple seasons already. So if you've been through a couple seasons and you've seen some crazy ass wild people coming back out of retirement, let me know so I could just toss the game right now and not even play it. so I could just not even play Connected Career as a coach, because I'm a beautiful pass right there. Vincent Jackson is going ham. He's going ham right now. Let's go. Cam Newton. I really didn't even want Cam Newton, but everybody, when I tell you everybody I played and Madden Ultimate Team had Cam Newton. But what really made me want to get Cam Newton is I played Air Jones. I know y'all probably all heard of Air Jones. I played Air Jones. Actually, I'm 9-2. He gave me one of my losses in Madden Ultimate Team. But I played Air Jones, and he was like, yo, you got to get you a Cam Newton, yo. He was like, yo, the way this dude, he hard to bring down. He is like, he break tackles. He got an arm. I mean, so I was like, you know what? I got to get me a Cam, though. I got to get me a Cam, yo. Because I was running with Josh Freeman. I actually was running with Redmond if you watch my previous videos on Madden Ultimate Team on Monday Night Football. I actually was running with Chris Redmond, the backup quarterback to Matt Ryan in Atlanta. And I know, my Cowboy, beautiful catch. Did he catch that? Vincent Jackson is going bananas right now. I know, y'all. I know. My Cowboys lost. We lost to Seattle. But you know what's the funny thing is? My uncle came over and I told him, I said, yo, you know that's a trap game right there. That was the smartest play I ever did in Madden right there, was throwing that ball away. If you ever watch my videos, you see I never throw the ball away. But that time right there, I had the thought process to be like, yo, let me throw that shit away. And I did. Excuse me. But my uncle came over there and I told him, we was watching the game, I said, yo, this is absolutely a trap game. We can still be high off beating the Giants. And this is the type of game right here. You go in there sleeping on Seattle at home, and you already know how they stadium, Questfield. I think it's still Questfield. It might be something different now. I don't even care if it ain't. That shit Questfield. Wherever Seattle plays, Questfield. But, you know, you go over there to where they play on that Western time zone, and loud-ass crowd, and they crowd kind of sit up like over you. I'm like, man, you could end up getting your ass smacked over there, and that's what happened. Marshawn Lynch went crazy. Russell Wilson, who I love that kid, man, for real. I think he's gonna be the real deal too, man. Russell Wilson played mistake-free football, and they beat us. I want to say they beat us 27-7, man. I cut it off after a few because I got mad. There's one thing I don't understand is why they pass so much. I understand Dallas, we got these wide receivers. I understand that, but what I don't like is that DeMarco Murray only get 12 carries. See, a running back, like I said, I grew up in the 80s and 90s. So I was there watching football when running backs used to get 30 carries. I remember Brandon Flowers is playing lights out over there, looking like Dion. But, you know, I was watching football when running backs was getting 30 carries, and they wasn't getting warmed up till they got the 19th carry. I remember I watched one, I want to say it was the NFC Championship game when Green Bay played the Niners in the rain. And it was the year when the Packers went to the Super Bowl, that first Super Bowl with Reggie White and them. But they played them in the rain, and I want to say Edgar Bennett and Dorsey Levens, I don't know if y'all remember them, but Google them motherfuckers, was running all over the Niners in the rain. And I mean, I want to say they had about 20 carries apiece. That's why this probably going to get me in a lot of trouble, but a lot of people give Brett Favre a lot of credit for them Super Bowls. You know, I think they only won one. They won one. They went to two Super Bowls. They beat the Patriots one, and I think they lost to Denver. But a lot of people give Brett Favre a lot of that credit, which I don't think he deserved, because they was running Edgar Bennett and Dorsey Levens, and they had this fullback named William Henderson, who yo, I'm talking about. They was running that pill, man. They was running that ball. I want to say that's when the Niners. I think the Niners had Ricky Waters at that time. I don't remember who the Niners running back, but it was just a great game in the rain, and it was muddy, and you know it was going to be a lot of passing, and they was running the ball, man. And I wish the NFL get back to that. You know, now they got these two-back systems. Excuse me. Now they got these two-back systems, and you know, I was pissed off with Dallas because they only gave DeMarco Murray. They only gave that nigga fucking They only gave him like 12 carries, and I'm like, yo, DeMarco Murray is the type of back, like, You know what I mean? He get to negative 2 yards or 2 yards or 3 yards and 2 yards and 1 yard and then he'll just pop one. But he never want to pop one if you don't give him the ball. It's a ton of players like that. I think that's how Ray Rice is. I think the Ravens pass the ball too much. I think they pass the ball too much. Another team, I think Philly passed the ball too much. You got LaShawn McCoy. McCoy is an animal. That was a bad pass right there too, y'all. I know. Y'all don't gotta write it in the comment. I already see the comments like, oh, that's a bad pass. Lee Patty, that's a bad pass. I told you I'm fancy, Lee Patty. But I think Philly, I don't think they run the ball enough. I don't think the Ravens run the ball enough. I don't think the Raiders run the ball enough. I definitely don't think we run the ball enough. So, excuse me. I wish we get back to that type of, to that type of offense. And Jason Garrett played on the teams when it was Emmett and Aikman and when it was Emmett, Aikman, and Irvin. You know what I mean? We was giving the ball to Emmett like 25 times at least. 25, 30 times in a game. And Aikman still got his numbers and Michael Irvin still got his numbers. And they all Hall of Famers. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? I just wish he'd go back to that. Like I told y'all before, with me playing the game, I figured if I could run the ball 20 to 30 times and, have positive yards, I'm thinking I'm going to win. I'm going to win. That's what I think. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you get behind. Sometimes you get behind by a lot. And I'm going to say that's what happened to who played last week and got hammered and couldn't run the ball. Oh, the Saints. That's what happened to the Saints. I don't think the Saints run the ball enough. I like Mark Ingram. Also, he on my fantasy team, so I wish they run the ball more. But I like Mark Ingram. I think they pass too much. We all know you got Drew Brees. We all know you got stud wide receivers. But you need to establish the run game also. But I figure if I could run the ball at least 20, 30 times a game and have positive yardage, I don't give a fuck if it's 3 yards a pop off. You know what I mean? Because eventually you're gonna pop one. You're gonna pop one. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. So, you know what I mean? That's what I think about this. About the league and these teams. They in these pass heavy offenses, and some of them don't even got a good offensive line for that shit. Oh, shout out to Brandon Wheaton today because he had a good game too. That was a good game. The Bengals and the Browns, man, and Wheaton did a pretty good job. Oh, beautiful pass right there. Look at Jackson going wheels. But Brandon Wheaton played a great game. Trent Richardson played a great game for the Browns. The Browns just could not stop. They couldn't stop the Bengals, man. They couldn't stop them, man. For real. Look at Charles. See, I figured that's why if I could establish the run game, once you start doing them little passes, if you can establish your run game, man. That's why when I was picking a player, I was going to pick Jake Long because I think Jake Long was on it. When I was picking the team captain for Mutt, I think Jake Long was up there. I was going to pick Jake Long, but I figured it would be easier to get offensive linemen than it would defensive linemen. That's why I took Sue. So I had took Sue because I think the football starts with the interior, man. That shit starts at the line of scrimmage. Whoever wins the line of scrimmage wins the game. That shit is the truth. I don't care what nobody said. Oh, whoever got the best quarterback, blah blah. Whoever wins the line of scrimmage wins the game. Look at the Cardinals beating. The Cardinals beat the Patriots today, and they beat them because they won the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals was in Brady ass. He had Kevin Cobb back. Kevin Cobb was sitting back there like he was fucking Joe Montana, for real. Football starts at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, man. Whoever wins the line of scrimmage wins the game. Remember that, people. You know what I mean? But you see, we up 49-35. He's still in the game. If I was him, I wouldn't panic. He down 2 scores. He was running a lot of plays. He was running a lot of plays that I couldn't figure out how to stop. He was doing this one play. Excuse me. I'm still getting over this cold, y'all. But he was running this one play that I could not stop, man. It was like a little play, like it looked like the slot wide receiver just went on a diagonal line, to the outside towards the sideline, and I could not stop that shit, yo. So if I was him, I wouldn't panic. He made a lot of mistakes as well as I did. You know, I threw a lot of interceptions when I should have just been running the ball because I was up. This game would have probably been over by now, but I made a lot of foolish mistakes. That's the play right there I'm talking about. I could not stop that shit. But I made a lot of foolish mistakes when I should have just been running the ball. Like, you seen when I ran the ball the last series, he couldn't do nothing with me. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, he had Kurt Warner, and this why, and I think he was rated higher than me. If y'all go back in the video, tell me. If y'all go back to the beginning of the video, y'all can tell me. But I think he was rated higher than me also. But this is why that legend shit really don't mean nothing also, because they can have all the legends in the world. There's still the man behind the stick. You know what I mean? He got Kurt Warner, and I think he got the 97 Kurt Warner too. You know what I mean? I think that's the Kurt Warner that rating is like 97. I mean, dude don't got a bad team. He got, I think that's Greg Jennings right there. He got Cruz. You know what I mean? He got a good, look at it. He got Manningham, Cruz. Miles Austin. I think that's Miles Austin over there. He kept trying to run the screen shit, too. That was good defense right there, too, by me. But he made, oh, that was Hayward Bay that got hurt. See Ray Lewis right there in that Seahawk uniform. Ray Lewis hit hard as hell. That boy hit hard as hell. Oh, he got Forte at running back. His team is stacked, man. He just was running some terrible plays. You know, he made a lot of bonehead mistakes throwing across the middle, and my dude right there. Yeah, that's a good play right there. You know what I mean? But, you know, it's Madden, so if you get the momentum, and he got Jason Witten. Look at his squad. I want to say dude was rated higher than me. Maybe I'm wrong, but I want to say that. Oh, I was there, baby. Oh, I thought that was Pierre-Paul that caught it. I had Pierre-Paul, but look at Cromartie, baby. Rodgers Cromartie with the pick. See? He threw into like triple coverage right there. I don't even think he seen that dude. I don't even think he could see his man. That's how many men I had around that dude. But right here, I'm just like, yo, it's 2 minutes left. Let's just run this ball. Let's get this game over with. They're going to be swerve running again. I know y'all. I'm sorry. Like I said, they do it to me. I'm going to do it to them. Fuck them. I hate that shit, though. I wish they patched that. I hope they do. But as y'all see, I was just trying to run the ball, get this game over with. It was a tight game with a lot of mistakes. 2 scores is not a blowout, in my opinion. I just wanted to get the first down. As you see, look at Dez Bryant with the beautiful catch. Just wanted to get the game over with, get a couple first downs, make them use them timeouts. 2-minute warning is up. Run the ball at the time run out. Excuse me. Did I audible? I don't think I audibled about this shit. I might have audibled about this shit. Let's see. Yeah, I did. Look at the tight end wide open, but he sent the blitz. He sent the blitz at the right time. That was a good blitz right there. And I want you guys could tell when I got the game over with because I start doing game flow. I hate that shit. I don't know why it's annoying to have to keep pressing X to go to the playbook. You know what I mean? I wish I could just set it. So maybe I can. Let you guys. Oh, beautiful. You guys let me know if I could do that. Just set it so it automatically go to my playbook. See how the game flow pop up? I hate. It's annoying to keep having to press X, man. I hate that shit. So if I could change that, please let me know. You know, I don't know everything, y'all. Y'all know I'm kind of old. As you see, I think that's the game. We're going to run the ball right here. Uh-oh. I was trying. I should have took it all the way to the outside. I probably could have took it to the house because I think Jamal Charles was probably faster than that safety. But like I said, I wasn't really trying to score. I was trying to let the time run out. That's what I really was trying to do. I might have scored a touch here, though. Let's see. We lined up in the I formation. That fullback from the Raiders is a beast, too. That dude I got right there, Reese, he's a pretty good lead blocker, too. Oh, let's go. I think I scored. Yeah, that swerve running is sick, man. That shit is retarded. I hope they patch that shit. But I'm going to keep using it. I'm going to keep using that shit. Who was he talking to? It wasn't nobody there. Hey, yo, rewind that shit, yo. He was talking to nobody. Wasn't nobody sitting on the bench right there. That shit is crazy. But as you see, it's a minute 10 left. We are 56-35. I'm surprised dude ain't quit. Like I said, he was still in the game. So I guess he was thinking the same thing. Like, yo, he's still in the game. He was a good opponent, too. He just said that I had some legends on my offensive line and shit. And I'm like, bro, I don't have no legends on my team. All my legends has either been collected or they in my reserve pack. I got a Steve Young also. If y'all looking for a Steve Young, I got a Steve Young in my in my in my auction block, on my auction block. So y'all could look them up. I think I'm only giving them away for like 7,000 coins or 7,000 or I think 8,000 coins. So if y'all got coins to spare, type in authentic 973. So everything spelled the right way. The number's 973, and y'all can have a Steve Young to collect or play with. You know what I mean? Because I know certain people don't got a problem with playing with them legends, but I do. You know what I mean? But I'm selling them, so you know what I mean? I'm actually looking for some Ronnie Lott. So if somebody want to make a trade, y'all need to hit me up. Or if you got something that you want to trade that you think I would be interested in, you got 2 Deions or something, hit your boy up. If you know what I mean, we can talk trade. Oh, look at this. That's picked. That's picked, man. Flowers played an excellent game. He should have been MVP over there, and it was a user pick. And see, what I hate to also is people be like, oh, yo, why don't you use a pick? Why don't you use a pick? Bruh, do the coach go out there and make tackles? Do the coach go out there and fucking catch interceptions? If I pick the play and I'm playing another position, like most of the time I like to play the pass rusher, like the defensive line or either the backer. But if I'm playing, you know, the position of the line or the linebacker, and the dude catch an interception because you throw it fast before I switch to the player, why do it matter that I didn't use a pick? Who cares? I don't care. You catch it, you know, you catch interceptions without using all the time. Why is it a problem when I don't use it? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's when people make a mistake and they get mad. It is what it is. As you see, the time is about to be over. It's 56-35. The Brick City Mob is victorious again. You know what I mean? If anybody want to play Mutt, hit me up. You can add me as a friend. You know what I mean? It's your boy Authentic 973. It's your boy LaPrash57 on YouTube. Comment, like, subscribe. You know what I mean? Look at them Seattle. Them Seattle Seahawk jerseys is nice. Them shits is a beast. But it's your boy Authentic 973. It's your boy LaPrash57 on YouTube. Comment, like, subscribe. I appreciate all y'all. Y'all know how I am my shit. Brick City Mob on top, baby. Bang.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.